Hey Antioch, I wanted to pop in and do a video update. Haven't done one of these in a while. Um, just to share some of the things that are on my heart as we're wrapping up this year, but also just to give a little bit of an update as we do come towards the end of the year. One of the things that I've been thinking a lot about as 2020 is coming to a close is just how amazing it's been that we have not only survived in this time as a young church, but that we've thrived in many ways. Um, Even despite the fact that we've moved locations out of necessity multiple times, even in the midst of that, God taking us to places that we were never expecting, like George Ward Park, and even there, seeing the people that God brought into our hearts and lives, and some of the things that He's doing in our church, particularly when it comes to justice ministry and caring for the poor, that, we were never, it really just wasn't on our radar when we were on campus at UAB. And so just feeling really grateful for some of the surprises that have come along with this year, even though it's been really tough on us as a church, it's been tough on us as individuals. And also just feeling really proud of our church for how you all have stayed open to what God is wanting to do. And you've stepped up to the plate in ways that I'm just really proud of. And I am just glad to be a part of this church too. I'm really just proud of how we as a body collectively love one another, and in many ways I think bear good witness to Christ and who He is, because of what He's done in our lives. And so just really grateful and proud for that. And it's been amazing to be at Third Pres these last couple of weeks, to be in this amazing sanctuary and still being downtown and be close to UAB, and also close to continued needs of people living on the streets and in poverty and that kind of thing. So who knows what 2021 is going to hold for us, but I think if anything, I think entering into 2021 with the same posture of just open hands and just prayerfully seeking God's face. I'll be sharing more about that as we go into early 2021, and just some prayer emphasis and fasting that we're going to do to just seek God's leading for what He wants us to do. Is this is not really, if there's anything we've learned, this is not the time to make our own plans, because anything can happen. And so why don't we just really ask the Lord to show us what He wants to do, and maybe do some more surprising for us. But one thing that I do want to mention is that the COVID task force has continued to meet over these last couple months and just monitor the situation. And we've made the decision that with the cases rising so rapidly across the country and in our state and our city, that to mitigate some risk when we gather, we're going to not gather in person the 2 Sundays after Christmas, so December 27th and January 3rd. Those 2 Sundays we're going to gather online, so it'll still be at 4:30, and it'll be where we used to gather on live.antiochbhm.com. So we're going to do that for those 2 Sundays, but then we'll be back in person at Third Pres on January 10th. So wanted to give you a little update on that too, and let you know why we're doing that, and just to get it out in front of you. So love you guys. See you soon.